हाँ ठीक है ओके পরবর্তী ম্যাচ দেখার জন্য সাবস্ক্রাইব এবং লাইক করে পাশে থাকবেন। যারাই দেখছেন কাইন্ডলি লাইকটা লাইক করে দিন এবং চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখুন পরবর্তী বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো ম্যাচ লাইভ দেখার জন্য। ধন্যবাদ। যারাই দেখছেন চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন কাইন্ডলি। অনেক কষ্ট করে আসলে খেলাটা দেখানোর ব্যবস্থা করতেছি আমি অনেক, যদিও চ্যানেলের কি আসে বিষয়ে কিছু বুঝতেছি না, কিছু হয় কি না, তারপরও দেখা যাক কী হয়, অসুবিধা নেই। স্ট্রাইক করলেও স্ট্রাইকের ব্যবস্থা করা যাবে। তবে খেলাটা দেখানোর জন্য খুব চেষ্টা করলাম, কারণ এটা আসলে টাকা ছাড়া মানুষ দেখতে পারে না, তো এটা খুবই প্যাথেটিক। ঠিক আছে, তো দেখেন যতক্ষণ দেখতে পারেন, আর কাইন্ডলি একটু লাইক আর সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন যাতে স্ট্রাইকটা পড়লেও কাটায় উঠতে পারি আর কি। কাইন্ডলি চ্যানেলটা লাইক আর সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন। পরবর্তী ম্যাচ তাহলে আমরা লাইভ দেখাতে পারবো আর কি। ঠিক আছে, উপভোগ করুন খেলা, আশা করি বাংলাদেশ জিতবে। শুভকামনা বাংলাদেশের জন্য। আর একটু লাইক জিনিসটা এড়িয়ে যেতে পারবো, অসুবিধা নাই। আমি তারপরও জিনিসটা সেফটি নিয়ে রাখছি, সেফটি কুশন আছে আমার কাছে। ঠিক আছে, তাও আপনারা লাইক টেক করে দেন, কমেন্ট করেন। একটা ওভার পুরো মেডেন গেল, মানে ভাবা যায় একটা ওভার মেডেন গেছে, কিন্তু প্রথম ওভারটা মেডেন গেছে, মুজিব বল করছে। আচ্ছা যাই হোক, আশা করি ভালো খেলবে, পরের গেমগুলো দেখা যাক। আচ্ছা, যারা খেলা দেখছেন কি মনে হচ্ছে, বাংলাদেশ কি জিততে পারবে? কমেন্ট করে জানান যে কি মনে হয়, মানে অথবা আজকে পারভেজ হোসেন লিমন কত রান করতে পারে। হুম, আমরা কি হোয়াইট ওয়াশ করতে পারবো আফগানদের, কি মনে হচ্ছে? দুই ওভার শেষে বাংলাদেশ মাত্র 3 রান করছে। কি মনে হচ্ছে খেলা দেখে? যারা দেখছেন মোটামুটি, তারা শেয়ার করে দিন যাতে বাকিরা দেখতে পারে, আর লাইক করে দিন কাইন্ডলি, যারা দেখছেন কাইন্ডলি লাইক করে দিন। একটু লাইক করে দিন আর শেয়ার করে দিন লাইভটা, যাতে সবাই দেখতে পারে। আমি সবার সুবিধার্থে জিনিসটা লাইভে আনার চেষ্টা করছি, অনেকক্ষণ ধরে ট্রাই করে আনতে পারছি আসলে। ওয়াও, দারুণ এক ছক্কা মারছে ইমন। ওয়াও, জোস! হোয়াট এ সিক্স বাই ইমন। সাবস্ক্রাইব করে যান যারা আসছেন, ভাইয়ের বোন বা যারাই আসছেন, কাইন্ডলি চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে যাইন। ইমন কিন্তু যেদিন ভালো খেলে সেদিন কিন্তু ভালোই খেলে, আবার যেদিন মানে তার মুড ভালো থাকে না ওই দিন কিন্তু আবার ভালো খেলে না। দেখা যাক আজকে কেমন করে। শুরুতে ভালো হয়েছে মোটামুটি, যদিও প্রথম ওভারটা ফুল মেডেন গেছে। Oh, what a four by Tanjik. যারা লাইভটিতে নতুন এসছেন তারা কাইন্ডলি চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। আহ, পরবর্তী বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো ম্যাচ লাইভ দেখার জন্য সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখুন এবং লাইক করে দিন। লাইভটিকে লাইক লাইক বাটনে ক্লিক করুন। কি মনে হচ্ছে, বাংলাদেশ কি জিতবে আজকে? টি-20 সিরিজের পরে কিন্তু ওয়ানডে সিরিজও আছে আফগানিস্তানের সাথে, ওগুলো চেষ্টা করব যাতে আপনাদেরকে লাইভে দেখানো যায়। ও অল্পের জন্য ক্যাচ মিস।
I thought in this Afghanistan side, anyone can get close to that would have been Rashid Khan. And what a start would have been to this young man's career. He knows it. Yes, he's unlucky.
Yeah, on the pads and gone for four. They are the form opening pair for Bangladesh. Anything loose will be put away.
Yeah, freebie down the leg side, especially considering the fine leg in the circle. That's the line you want to stay away. This time in movement towards the left hand. Easy pickings for the left-handed Parvez Hussain. He likes it down the leg side through the hip. And clutched his shoulder after that stroke, so that's something concerning. think he's good to go and carry on.
Not a bad start at all. Fair bit of talent in this young kid. It's 23 without a wicket. In fact, 24 without a wicket.
Right arm round. Right arm round.
Get a look at the Afghan ODI squad for the three-match series that will follow this one. Same two teams meeting again, this time in the 50-over format, building up towards that 2027 50-over World Cup as Azmatullah Ormatsai changes ends. Rashid Khan comes underneath it, wipes his hands and holds on and holds his nerve. It's an excellent catch. He nearly took a world-class catch in the previous over. This one wasn't easy, and Ormatsai it is that makes the crucial breakthrough.
Now, well, you gotta have to look at Rashid Khan to see for yourself how you gotta hold on to the catches. A slower cutter does the trick. He was too early into his shot, and Rashid Khan takes a very comfortable catch. Look at that. He'd wiped his hands, take any sweat off, and Azmatullah Omarzai once again among wickets, 4 wickets in the last match, and provides the breakthrough to Afghanistan. Iman departs after making 14. Bangladesh lose their first, 24 for 1.
Dave Hassan to the crease at number 3. Clever piece of bowling with the off-cutter, but this catch is exceptionally difficult. It's gone a country mile into the night sky.
And knowing Rashid Khan is there, look at him, wipes his hands. Just make sure nothing on it so that the catch doesn't go off his hands. Iman in the early over, when Bashir was bowling, came and put a wonderful effort.
Do Afghanistan agree, or do they think about using one of their reviews? Ramanul Gurbaz heavily involved, and Rashid Khan says, let's get a look upstairs.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Roll back. I want rock and roll, please. Now move forward. We can see a big gap between ball and bat. Now move to ball tracking, please. Pitch outside the off, impact outside the off. Back to field umpire, please. And Paktin, you stay your original decision not out. You are on screen now, give signal.
Yeah, very good from Ahmed Shah Pakhtine. Spot on the money. It was always my initial leaning was that he'd got outside the line. Good delivery, no doubt about that. He's bowling with serious pace, nudging up towards 140 consistently throughout these 3 matches. Looks in really good rhythm. Rashid Khan just felt it was worth using one of the 2 reviews. They've now lost one, only have 1 in hand. And this goes miles up again. Rashid Khan hares back after it, but it's up and over the rope. The ground that Khan made up, quite remarkable, but it was always going to get over the rope, and Saif Hassan starts with a maximum.
Well, he's just come and he's already hit a big 6. That early delivery went for 4. It was legged by and this time around, this one clears the rope. Rashid was following it, but it was a 73-meter long 6.
Face off, very clever. Rashid Khan, you cannot take your eyes off him, can you? Whatever he's doing, bat ball in the field, captaining, the speed of him there. He's almost outpaced the ball over the rope. I know it's gone for 6 in the end, but what endeavour, what effort from the skipper of Afghanistan.
Well, he sets the bar very high when it comes to fielding, when it comes to bowling, sometimes when it comes to batting as well. Such a wonderful player for Afghanistan.
He's a captain that compels his team to follow his actions, isn't he? Leading by example in all 3 disciplines. Inspirational to watch. End of the 5th. It's 34 for 1. In that catch. Presence of mind to wipe your hands in case too much sweat's on them.
Bangladesh have lost 1 wicket, 34 for 1. Right, so the breakthrough has been provided, and that too by Azmatullah Omarzai, but that over went for a lot in 5 overs.
I think again a change of pace, a slower ball, a cutter. Tell us about Bashir Ahmed in on his debut. Has come through youth programs and then Spagiza as well. He certainly has promise.
Well, he is a promising prospect for Afghanistan. Got a very good action stall. He can bring the ball back into the right hand, and not an easy trade. He was in Zimbabwe in December, January, and he was along with the national camp practicing. They were preparing him. Would have gotten us his debut in the test match, didn't. Luckily,
should be at least a couple here. In fact, it may get to the rope. Absolutely haired after it did Wafiola Tarakil, but couldn't cut it off. And big over this one, the 6th and final of the power play, going Bangladesh's way thus far.
well, certainly this is not an easy over. Usually in the last over of the power play, all teams try to get as many runs they can because the field restrictions will be lifted. But just continuing on, Bashir Afghan. He played with post defenders in the Shpagiza Cricket League. Was good, played a few matches, didn't play all the matches. It certainly looks a promising prospect for Afghanistan.
Straight to the cover point fielder who has a shy at the stumps. Afghanistan very much looking to try and replicate Bangladesh's efforts. Yeah, third place in the Spaghesia Cricket League 2025, but showed enough promise to force his way in, and great to see him get his first international cap. Just 20 years of age. He's tall, particularly by Afghan standards, aren't necessarily blessed with that many over 6 foot. Big, tall, strong man. Nice action too. Yeah, sort of shades in Jimmy Anderson, isn't there, in that follow through, the way the head comes down after. Looks up after the ball's made contact. Bumper as well. Plenty of skills on offer already through this over, even though that one's been judged as a wide.
Jimmy Anderson, that is a big compliment to him, isn't it? Bashir Afghan.
Not necessarily in terms of his release point or anything, just in terms of straight after. They tried changing Jimmy Anderson, didn't they, back in 15 years ago, early in his career, after the release point here. Thus is the scale of effort. The same with Anderson, who's gone back to his very original action. Look, the head goes entirely down. It's going to be difficult to take a caught and bowled from there, isn't it? Shouldn't change your bowler's actions if the output is good and if there's no potential of injury. And to me, it looks like a strong action, a fine one, and there'll be no issues with that going forward. Don't overcoach your bowlers.
Absolutely. I mean, on this point about overcoaching and stuff, Andrew, you see sometimes when the bowlers are bowling and everyone just comes around and start talking to the bowler sort of loses his mind. And that is exactly where you're overcoaching someone, just not allowing someone do what one knows and is supposed to do. This is going to be an interesting contest. Now, Saif likes to hit big shots. Now, Bashir can bring the ball back in, and he's bowled some good cutters as well. Can he fox Saif in this over and get his maiden wicket on his debut?
Quite the right line. Difficult for a debutant, left hand, right hand. Shape from the back of the box as well, I agree with that. Shades of Ashish Nira, potentially. Similar sort of frame, actually, doesn't he? That kind of wiry left arm frame. Bit of elasticity to it, but clocked his faster balls up at 136, 137 so far today, but plenty of cutters too.
And what will please him so much is if he could get a wicket, and that too if inside the power play he manages to get one from Saif or Tanzid. He can take the game away, tell you what.
Range in the field, deep mid wicket goes out, deep backward point comes up. Round the wicket, good line, good length. Yeah, plenty to work with and like about young Bashir Ahmed here. Something about Afghanistan, isn't there? A lot of the debutants you bring through, they're not 26, 27, 28. You tend to cap guys at 19, 20, 21, in Bashir's case just 20 years old.
That's a good point. A lot of young cricketers coming through. A lot of them have been inspired by the likes of Rashid Khan, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, Ibrahim Saran, especially after that win in the 2023 World Cup. I know new youngsters will be coming. So many came to bring the youngsters into the game.
Helped around the corner, no fine leg in place and will fly all the way. Loves to play aggressively. He's already hit 2 sixes. It's 47 for 1. nosing ahead for the first time in this chase are Bangladesh, but they will have 4 overs of this man, captain of Afghanistan, to contend with. He'll bring himself into the attack immediately outside of the power play. He's been exceptional all series with the ball. He's going to need to be again.
Afghanistan need wickets. Rashid Khan, the skipper, will have to lead from the front. Now, the leading T20I wicket taker.
Lovely boys, shabba boys.
That's the last ball of Bashir Afghan over in last ball of the power play. Saifuddin sending this off for a maximum.
No run, lovely boy,
See
lovely
plenty
boys.
of googlies from Rashid Khan, whether he's coming over or around the wickets to the left-handers. He starts.
Shabash.
With 2 googlies. Bangladesh 2-0 up in the series, thinking about can they complete a 3-0 series whitewash.
Through.
Talk about the importance of the power plays, Ahmed. Bangladesh have won all 3. Afghanistan could only accumulate 33, 35 and 39, twice losing 3 wickets across the 3 games, whereas for Bangladesh they've gone 50 for none, 37 for 3, 47 for 1. They've won all 3 power plays. That's why they're in the position that they're in this series. But Rashid Khan will have more than a say in this.
Lovely rush.
Being an Afghan, okay, I'm going to disagree on one thing with you. 35 without loss in the second game. Afghanistan lost it somewhere else. "37 for 3. They got 3 wickets in that game. But then that middle order, especially that partnership of Jakir Ali and Shamim, took the game away from Afghanistan.
A little bit more turn today. Rashid Khan will enjoy that. He won't enjoy the fielding effort though, as it's dived over a backward point. Not an easy one to stop and cut off. Again, would we have seen that stopped in the first innings? Races to the rope for 4.
Yeah, well, 6 runs have come off that over, and could have been a better effort. Right, he put everything behind it, just couldn't pull the ball back in. Abdullah Ahmadzai,
Side change, right from right.
playing his second match. Nerves. It's a different pressure game, international matches.
Going to come around the wicket because it's turning that little bit more. Keep your eyes on both deliveries. Goes with the googly, pulled into the gap and pulled for 4 more. Bangladesh growing in confidence. It's 57 for 1. "87 more required for Bangladesh." They're dreaming, they're thinking about 3-0, and they're plotting a course towards their targets. And Rashid Khan, who's been so exceptional all series, 9 from his first over, just a bit too short with the change of angle.
Yeah, well, I believe that was a little short. Sanjeev was right on it. Abdullah Ahmadzai into the attack, playing his second match. Only bowled 1 over in the last game, gave away only 8 runs. His third match. Another young prospect for Afghanistan. I don't mind the fact that these youngsters, as you earlier indicated, Andrew, are getting the chances to showcase what skills and talent they've got. Afghanistan trying to just put things in order before the 2026 T20 World Cup.
That's not the right line, and that's too easy for a power hitter of Saif's quality. He's hit 3 boundaries, they've all been 6. And that's a monster. 6 more.
Well, Saif is taking this game away, but that was for taking. Ball was down the leg side, bit short, and Saif said, thank you very much, I don't mind smashing another big 6 of 74 meters. Bangladesh fans are absolutely enjoying it.
We were talking in the previous over about the importance of the power play, and they've certainly won all 3 in terms of runs that they've scored. Again, they were looking to be aggressive after the maiden from Mujib that got things going. Continued to try and play their shots, nearly saw a miraculous catch from Rashid Khan, and he did hold on to a very good one.
Yeah, well, that's something they need throughout. Take wickets, hold on to the catches, but Saifuddin is in another form. He smashed 3 sixes. He finished the power play with a maximum of Bashir Afghan's over. And Bangladesh are cruising 60. Four for 1 at this stage now.
Tended to see throughout the series, though, there's been plenty of twists and turns. I'd expect there to be another twist or 2. Hit down the ground. There's protection out at long on, so it'll just be a single. Saif Hassan rightly sends Tanzid back. That could have been trouble otherwise. Problem is, Afghanistan are having to scrap and fight to get into the contest, because they'd never have had the volume of runs that they would have liked on the board.
I think that's where Afghanistan will have to do serious thinking. The openers have not been able to provide them with the runs, and the middle order has had their issues for some time now. They've been struggling to find a proper middle order batters.
Touched on it there, though, about the importance of giving youth opportunity. All the focus should be on the World Cup. That is the next big focus in this format. And it's so close. We don't know whether they'll be drawn in India or Sri Lanka, but whichever conditions they go to, you'd imagine Afghanistan will be thinking not just of a Super 8 spot, but maybe of replicating that amazing run last year in the Caribbean.
Absolutely, the expectations are very high. Afghanistan team has certainly got some wonderful players, global superstars. It's just about putting things in order and getting the right mindset and hoping for better results.
Maybe 10 runs from Abdullah's first as Bangladesh move merrily along, 67 for 1.
These are excellent conditions for batting, and Bangladesh capitalizing it really well. Tanjeed is batting on 23 of 20, 21 of 12 deliveries for Shaif. Two batters stroking the ball delightfully well here at the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Mujib has been reintroduced, bowled well in his first spell. Afghanistan desperately searching for a wicket. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Parvez Maroof. It's been excellent show so far from Bangladesh in the chase.
Right throughout the series, there's been excellent. 5 bowlers been used so far. Bashir, debutant, 2 overs for 21. Abdullah was quite expensive in his last over. Doing it nice and easy at the moment, Bangladesh. Whenever they want to take a risk, it has worked in their way. So Afghanistan, to win this game, they need something special out there. A brilliant catch, a brilliant run out, just to uplift the spirits. At the moment, Bangladesh is doing it quite easily in the end. 45 of 27, the partnership unbroken.
Mujib and Rashid, they need to deliver something magical today. Not getting much of turn of the surface. No grip, no turn for the spin bowlers. Partnership 45 for just 28 deliveries. Utilizing the power play conditions to great effect. Attacking the spinners. That's been the modus operandi for Bangladesh in this series.
2 dot deliveries. Tanzid Hassan Tamim is a batter. You cannot keep him quiet for a long time. Short boundary to the leg side. Will he be tempted? Fasten your seatbelts, folks at home.
Goes up in the air on the onside. Should be back for 2. He went with the stroke. Well picked up. Parvez Maroof.
Cricketer's gut feeling, Devendra Kumar knew something was coming, something was cooking. Not the meaty part of the bat, but effective enough. That was a googly attempted by Mujib. Davish Rasooli did really well from mid-wicket.
Launches it downfield. Humongous. 6. To end the 9th over. 77 for 1 Bangladesh. Brilliant partnership, 53 of just 31. Almost equal contribution from the two batters. Getting boundary almost from every over.
Last ball of the previous over, a monstrous hit. Mujibur Rahman pitching it short, a rare loose delivery. Tanzid Hassan Tamim, he gave the full treatment. I thought it was a googly turning away from the left-hander. High and handsome. 50-meter hit.
He has been taking wickets, taking 4 wickets in the first game. Slow through the air.
The first 2 games, Rashid Khan picked up 6 wickets in total. 8 overs, 47 runs. I thought he bowled well. Well in Lav's sums, and also Bangladesh batters did pick his googlies, variations, confirmation. You correctly said, Devinder, if Afghanistan to have any chance of winning this game, he has to come up with something special, just like the first game. That's the only way that I see that Afghanistan can win. If not, it's going to be a walk in the park for Bangladesh.
Excellent delivery, just going wide of the crease, trying to bring the ball back into the left-hander. Taking it away.
I like this angle by Rashid to the left-hander, coming round the wicket, wide of the crease, bowling the googly, going away from the left-hander, trying to hit the back pad. Just like that, at that occasion, slightly short of front foot. But certainly, this is attacking line by Rashid.
Something brewing from batting perspective. Sharp turn. Was the string down the leg side?
A couple of deliveries going away from the left hand, and this occasion, a leg break, a quick leg break. Watching it live, naked eye, even I thought that was missing the leg stump. Don't think the skipper is interested to go upstairs.
Shaif is on to 23 of just 15 deliveries, 32 of 28 for Tanjeed. He has the strike. This has been very, very impressive over so far from Rashid Khan. And getting the ball to turn, take a single. He'll keep his strike as well. 10 overs have been bowled here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. In the chase, Bangladesh cruising along. Time for drinks. Chasing a moderate target of 144. Bangladesh flourishing along. 65 more runs to win from 60 deliveries. This has been excellent batting performance in the second innings already from Bangladesh. Batting with purpose, positivity and good positive mindset. exploring different parts of the ground against the spin bowlers, against the pacers. They've been absolutely brilliant today.
Yep, absolutely brilliant. The pressure straight on the bowlers of Afghanistan. That was half a chance. Rashid Khan making sure that he got to the ball, but unfortunately couldn't hold on to it. Was the wicket of Parvez Hossain undone by a slow delivery by Omar Zai. Rashid Khan doing the rest with a safe catch. In comes Saif Hassan at number 3. Big hit over fine leg, to the fine leg in the circle. Another short delivery helping on its way. Big hit as well. This was the last over. Picks up the googly shot and goes the distance.
1 for 9 in 2 overs for Omar Jai. Only the standard out bowler so far. Abdullah conceding 10 from the first over. All driven. Taking the sting out, exploring the run-out opportunity at the non-striker end.
Initially, that was a great piece of fielding and extra cover by Rashid Khan, save 4 runs. And Ibrahim Zadran, the field that mid-off recovered it well. And direct hit would have had Saif Hussain for sure. Was guilty of ball watching, just running without making a call towards the striker. And Ibrahim Zadran unfortunately misses the stump.
Slower delivery, saw the batsman coming down the pitch. Performances in the recently concluded Shpagiza Cricket League, delivering in key moments in the final as well.
Yeah, Tanzid Hassan has been exceptional. Any width outside the off stump, he goes for it. Anything straight, he loves to clip it over mid-wicket. Very good player. Fine form lately.
Gets the top edge. This could be caught. Abdullah Emajai. Oh dear, oh dear. It's been dropped by Darvish Rasuli. Just cannot believe it.
Darvish Rasuli, 9 out of 10 times in the warm-ups he would take it eyes closed. That should have been taken. That was a sitter. It shows the kind of day Afghanistan has been having, unfortunately. And Tanzil Hassan Tamim was halfway walking towards the pavilion. And Ahmad Zahi cannot believe it in his 3rd game. He had a golden opportunity of picking up the prize because of Tanzil spilled at mid-wicket.
Slow delivery, another opportunity. Takes it safely. Ibrahim. Wicket for Abdullah Emajai finally.
Tell you what, the most relieved player in the playing 11 of Afghanistan would be Darvish Rasuli. There you go, everyone going consoling him. But this occasion, Ahmed Zai bowls a lovely slow delivery into the pitch. Ibrahim Zadran this time makes no mistake. Easy catch, and the smile comes out. Well done, Abdullah Ahmed Zai. You deserved it. Not before. Tanzil Hassan, an important and a very good contribution of 33. 79 for 2.
So finally Afghanistan is striking through Abdullah Emajai. Rashid just straying down the leg side. The pressure which was built has been released. The effort.
Well done, Bashir Ahmed on debut. For a big man, not easy to get down. He certainly saved a couple of runs. A well-earned wicket for Abdullah Ahmed Zai. All the slow ball into the pitch, skidding on to the batter much quicker than he expected. Ibrahim Zadran Safe as houses. Rashid Khan, he's smiling because he trusted Ahmed Zai to bowl, and this was the last delivery. Big Bashir Ahmed, the young man, tall, lanky, gets down in time. Does well. I think he does well simply because he makes sure that his feet does not touch the boundary ropes. That angle doesn't show us the clear picture. Hopefully, if we can get a shot of Bashir Ahmed trying to save that. And certainly full marks to the effort, and this will tell us the exact story. He's close, he's close. The cushion does not move, does it, Devinder? So that may be an indication to the on-field umpire by the third umpire. Yeah, I think we are quite happy. Just a couple of runs, and Bashir Ahmed done really well to save 2 runs.
Slow delivery, slices it over. A successful over for Afghanistan, success for Abdullah, 82 for 2. In Afghanistan, stays a comeback. Timely wicket to turn the things around. Trying to work through on the onside, wide signal by the umpire.
I tell you what, Rashid Khan saw Jakar Ali going outside the yaw stump, fired in a Yorker. An umpire called it a wide, but Rashid Khan going upstairs, thinking that there was some pad or boot. He's going upstairs.
We umpire to director. We have player not out. I checked the feet. It is fair delivery. Now move on front on, please. Roll back, roll back. 1 second for me. Ball close to the bats. Give me ultrage when it is available. Stand by, ultrage building up. Roll forward, forward. Roll back, roll back. One time for me, please. Now roll forward. That's gap between ball and bat. And now move to ball tracking, please. No bat involved. Pitch outside the leg is back to field umpire. Is that you are on screen now? Signal, stay your original decision not out.
The original decision is not out, and I think even the white has to be revoked. How's that? That touches the pad. I think the umpire on field has to get this right. That touch the pad means, yeah, sir, thank you very much. Technology comes handy, and the on-field decision is revoked. That's not a wide, it's a fair delivery. Well done to everyone involved.
Around the leg stump.
Rashid Khan, I thought, he knew that it was not going to be LPW. He thought there was pad. since the umpire called it a wide, he went upstairs, and there was a smart call made by Rashid to save a single.
Huge appeal. Finger has gone up.
I tell you what, that looked mighty close. Jakar Ali possibly will go upstairs. Being the captain, he probably will speak to Saif himself, and yes, he has taken the review. Mighty close.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I checked the feet, it is fair delivery. Now move on, front on please. Roll back one time for me. Now move forward. Ball very close to the bats. Give me outrage when it is available. Stand by, outrage building up. Roll forward. Flat line, there's flat line when ball pass to the bats, no bat involved. Now move to ball tracking please. Pitch outside the leg. Is that you back to field umpire? Is that you reverse your decision from out to not out?
Technology comes in handy. The second time in consecutive deliveries. The first one for the wide, this occasion given out on field. Batsman reviews it, and a very good review. Pitching outside leg.
Turns the ball away on the onside for a single. It's all happening here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Whenever Rashid has the ball in his hand, it feels like something's about to happen or something's going to happen. The effort they put in, heart and soul been put in, always gives his 100%, doesn't he?
Excellent delivery. The length, the line, getting turn as well.
I think both the batters, when they set up to face Rashid Khan, they're setting up, beg your pardon, is to play for the googly. They're worried about getting wrapped on the front pad or the back pad. So playing for the googly won't be a bad idea by Rashid if he can take one away.
Excellent delivery once again. He's bringing things back in favor of Afghanistan. 12 overs have been bowled, 84%.
Good pressure being applied by Afghanistan. And that pressure gets broken. He's hit a lot of boundaries, 3 sixes, and now this first 4, Saif Hassan. Just over pitched by Abdullah and punished.
Yeah, brilliant start for the over, isn't it? Saif has looked in a good form today. This was bowled full, and anything that has been bowled full to the Bangladesh batters throughout the series have been hit hard. Once again, that too, fielded inside the circle, goes for the boundary.
Good hand, really good hand from Amanullah Gurbaz. That saves 4. A big momentum shifter, that one, because boundary followed by 5 wides would have been really painful after a good little fight back, a good 3 overs from Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, that's a brilliant work from Rahmanullah Gurba's coach Jonathan Trott. Discussion with Ibrahim Zadran. They want a win. They gotta have to break that loss streak.
Oh, it's a favoured shot of his, and this has gone miles and miles and still going. He's so powerful, Saif Hassan. The second pickup six of Abdullah. This one may be the biggest of the series.
Well, that's huge from Muhammad Saif Hassan. And that is a brilliant shot, 92 meters. And it's got such an elevation that goes all the way out of the ground.
It's been literally raining sixes in Sharjah. Let's get a little bit of a look at the beauty of your glorious nation, Ahmed Fadai. I know you're so proud of it. Stunning place.
Absolutely beautiful view that. The greenery and the mountain just make it amazingly picturesque. Afghanistan.
New ball has been called for, new ball's been found. Bangs it into the surface, almost a bit of anger in that delivery, frustrated with his previous one. That was a big hit. I know it said 92 meters, but given we're on the far side of the square, for him to get that all the way over onto the road, this is an almighty strike.
And that's the second six, the way you'll say how Abdullah Ahmad even hit. And last time in the previous match, Jakir Ali hit him like that for a six. This time around, it's Saif playing alongside Jakir Ali.
Somehow ends up going towards fine leg and goes for four. The batter doesn't know how it's got there. Completely beaten for pace. It's actually a skillful piece of bowling, but it flies to the rope.
Well, 100 up for Bangladesh. Jakir Ali had no clue whatsoever at all, and that was a top edge. Lucky that went to the boundary. That could have gone anywhere. That was quick, and Jakir Ali didn't see it, but it goes down all the way to the boundary. It's been an expensive over. 16 runs have come off that. Now the equation is 44 of 44.
Three clean sweeps in Bangladesh's history. Away to Ireland, I'd forgotten about that 13 years ago in 2012. Home to England, I was there for that series in Dhaka. The crowds were incredible that day. And then last year against the West Indies, away from home. Standing very much on the brink of something big here, our Phil Simmons men. Played really good cricket. Afghanistan have had wonderful periods, but just not the consistency.
Well, Bangladesh have played a brilliant cricket here. Only one small scare in the first match when they lost 6 wickets for only 9 runs. But boy, what a comeback they have made. And even that match too, Nurul Hassan made sure that they sealed the deal.
Ever change of pace, and the bowler is desperately frustrated here. I empathise with him. So I think he's nailed that guideline, and the 50-50 decision has gone against him.
Yeah, that is harsh. That's not even out of that guideline. Well, if there was anything else missing, an extra delivery for Abdullah Ahmad to bowl. He's already given away 18 runs. One top edge, ran down to the boundary, one beautiful six. Saif Hassan.
Same length again, it's punished over and over again. Not all the way for 6 this time, but Saif Hassan has taken Afghanistan to the sword there. It's 106 for 2. 22 off the over, Ahmed, and all of that pressure that had just been built up has been burst, and now it's less than a runner ball required.
That is 22 run a tower. Tall tower, making sure that Bangladesh make this a 3-0.
Really was a twist and a turn and a change in the momentum through the 10th, 11th and 12th over. Now with 22 runs plundered off Ahmedzai's third, momentum's all going towards the Tigers yet again. 46 sixes we have seen in this series, and in a series that's been quite low scoring. It's quite remarkable. A lot of them have gone to Bangladesh, who seem to have been enjoying batting second throughout the series. Here was the last ball of the previous over, 4 more.
Well, that was because that extra ball that he had to bowl. Umpires can sometimes get it wrong, and it was unfortunate for Abdullah Ahmedzai to have gotten that wrong, ran down to the boundary. Another only 37 run required for Bangladesh. Win this 3-0.
Understand why they rested Noor Ahmed this evening. He's had such a prolific year, taking wickets for all of the sides he's played for right the way around the world, and for Afghanistan, second leading wicket taker in this format for the year. They are thinking ahead to that T20 World Cup. They'll judge and run the single really well. But those who've come in, with the exception of Mujib, who's bowled well, probably haven't really stuck their hand up enough, some of the young debutants, to really pressure the more senior men in the squad.
Also, it is that the batters have not been able to give enough to their bowlers. You know, as a bowler, you will want that cushion. 170 on the board, and all of a sudden you are on a different planet, isn't it? You know that you have a cushion. You can experiment a few things.
Oh, this is looking very, very close and given. I think if Jakar Ali uses the review, he may use it in vain, but he chooses to go upstairs anyway.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW. On field decision is out. I checked the feet, it is fair delivery. Now move on, front on please. Roll back one for me. Yeah. Now move forward. Ball close to the bat, give me outright when it is available. Roll forward, there's flat line, flat line, flat line when ball pass to the bats, no bat involved. Now move to ball tracking please. Pitch offside the off, impact, umpire call, wicket, umpire call. Is that you stay, your original decision is out. You are on screen now, give signal out.
I think more than fair enough as a decision, particularly with how agricultural the shot looked. It just looked out. And it was umpire's call on 2 counts, but Jakar Ali, after 3 reviews, does have to go. He's gone for 10. It's 109 for 3.
Center, yeah. Right arm round the stump. One ball to come.
Jamim Hussain comes to the crease, the left-hander. Mujib will enjoy bowling to him, but he'll only have 1 ball at him, the final one of his spell. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. It's 2-2. We said he'd like the left-hander off air, now on air. Afghanistan, they always create a twist and turn.
Yeah, he finishes his quota of 4 overs with 2 wickets. Back-to-back wickets kind of put Afghanistan back into this game.
Tell you something, it's a clever piece of bowling, because it's that little carom ball that he flicks out that has deceived him, come back in, cramped him for room, and done enough to take the leg bail off. Mujib is ecstatic. He's been excellent in his appearances this series. Great to see him back to form. And it's a golden duck for Shamim Hussain, 109 for 4.
एक जगह तो मारेगा ये लड़का.
This could be the defining over of this innings. Mohammad Nabi comes in to slip. Rashid Khan has the ball in his hands. It's his final over. Can he find wickets? Edge of your seat stuff all of a sudden for 5 more balls.
And that was an absolute beauty. The carom ball, and Shamim was cramped for room. He likes to make room for himself, but that was an expansive turn, and Shamim had no clue to it.
Oh, Rashid!
I wouldn't be surprised if Bangladesh block this over out. A maiden isn't a bad result here.
Absolutely, because they know Rashid's last over. And Saif, he doesn't want to give his wicket.
Amidst the chaos, we've missed out that being the not-out batter for the 2 wins for Bangladesh who's come to the crease. Nurul Hassan Sohan is at the non-striker's end. Saif, who can hit such big 6s for the moment, is becalmed by Rashid Khan.
शाबाश 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 कुछ तो आने वाला है.
Ripping contest this one now. May well be blocking out a maiden here. Who would have thought we'd have said that at any point of this series?
Well, this is what the wickets do. Saif, who has been playing an extraordinary cricket out there, has smashed 4 6s and 2 4s, batting on 40, all of a sudden is blocking the ball, just making sure he doesn't give away his wicket.
He's played 5 forward defences in this over. This is T20 cricket, it's not Test cricket, Ahmed.
Only if you were missing the flavour of Test cricket, Saif has shown that to you. Solid in defence.
It is a maiden, but critically Bangladesh have kept Afghanistan's captain wicketless. He'll finish with none for 13. It's still 109 for 4. 4 for 18, 2 for 29, none for 13. Rashid Khan with the ball has been at his majestic best.
Absolutely. Rashid Khan is a game changer. This is the Bangladesh T20I series results.
Well, what Asia Cup, they were within touching distance of the final, and it all started with a 2-1 series defeat to the UAE. UAE continue to impress and improve, one of the leading associates in this format. They then lost 3-0 to Pakistan, but since then, series wins over Sri Lanka, Pakistan, the Netherlands, and now Afghanistan. Ice this chase and make it a 3-0 series. Bangladesh, as Nurul Hassan has been the not-out batter in the 2 winning chases. Bashir Ahmed returns on his debut.
Interestingly, against UAE on a series decider, they chased more than 200 against Bangladesh to win the series. You look at the records, it is UAE, one of the teams that has chased down more than 200.
So much of that is thanks to Mohammad Waseem and his excellence at the top of the order. Asif Khan too. Lala, they call him here in the UAE. Funny old series for the batters. No Afghan batters made a 50, and just the 2 half centuries for Bangladesh. Saif will be looking to make it a third. Oh, what a magnificent effort. Tumbling through the air, belying his age as always, Mohammad Nabi.
Well, Mohammad Nabi tells you age is just a number. You gotta see the effort. Mohammad Nabi giving his 100%. That was hit hard, hit well, and would have been a spectacular catch had Mohammad Nabi held on to that. That would have been a match-winning catch. Just didn't stick into his hand.
Tell you something, it's a really good effort, isn't it? Because it's been hit so hard. He's such a clean ball striker, Saif Hassan. Sad thing for Mohammad Nabi, it never went into the palm of his hand. It's come off sort of the bottom part, the crest of his thumb there. That will be incredibly sore. Big bruise there this evening. But it could have been a game-changing moment.
What an over this has been.
Look at how hard he's hit this. It's right out of the screws. Gets his feet set well and does almost everything right, but just slightly overdives it. So he's gone a bit too far, and therefore it's hit the inside, the bottom part of his right hand, and was then never going to be able to be held.
He certainly practiced a lot of those catches in the slip cordon. So probably he knows that he had to put a dive into it. It's just didn't stick into his hand.
Top edge, but I think this is going to fall safely. It's going to go all the way, remarkably. That short ball is not really doing the business for Afghanistan, and it's another maximum. Who else would it belong to but Saif Hassan?
And he has to compensate for the last maiden over, isn't it? He didn't get hold of it, and that was not properly caught, but then again, that has gone all the way, 56 meters, just enough to clear the ropes and go for a maximum. It was a good over. That 6 turns it into an average one.
Oh, what a way to go to 50. Saif Hassan has hit 6. And it's raining 6s around Sharjah. And it's going to be a 4th T20I 50 for Saif Hassan that might lead Bangladesh to a 3-0 series win.
He's certainly been in a different form today. It's his 4th T20I 50, and what an innings this has been. Slower ball, he read it well, set for it nicely, and smashed this off the meat of the bat for a maximum. This is his 6th 6, 95 meters. He's just been turning it on and sending it farther and farther for the maximums.
There than the one that went to the road on the other side. Either way is immaterial because both went more than 90 meters, both went over the rope. 6 6s. Moments after being dropped on what was such a difficult chance for Mohammad Nabi. Surely guiding the Tigers home to a 3-0 sweep. Tries to go again, doesn't get it. The bounce is just shy. Darwish Rasuli, who remember dropped that sitter earlier in the game. Just 18 more to win. 126 for 4.
Bangladesh choosing moments to strike, and they've been striking it beautifully. 55 for Saifuddin. Slower bouncer.
Well, it's been a real find for Bangladesh. Temperamentally strong and read the game superbly when he played a maiden to rush it. Some meaty blows. That really was a cracking six. Tremendous counter-attack from Saf. 55 of 33. Afghanistan probably still a strike or two away from making it interesting. Who knows? If they can get rid of Saf, it could end up to be an extremely tight finish.
Brilliant delivery. Saif also taking 3 wickets for 15, so prime contender for man of the match. This has been an outstanding series for him. Azmat bowled well in the previous game, taking wickets in the death overs. He's got the ability to turn things around for Afghanistan.
Two form players for Bangladesh out there, two aggressors.
Slower bounces, slower deliveries into the pitch. That's been the recipe for success for Saif as well. All the fast bowlers. That's what Azmat is trying to do. Only 16 to win. Make it 3-0 for Bangladesh.
A complete innings. I'm talking about Saf from so many ways. Reading the situation. Playing those big shots, assessing the situation. And probably it'd still be out there till Bangladesh get over the line, and that's going to give him a lot of confidence and boost. You know, there's a special kind of feeling when you see your team over the line. So much to write home about, but this really has been one cracking innings.
Excellent delivery, just bringing the ball back into the right-hander. The search continues for Afghanistan and Umarzai to strike here. Hasn't lived up to the expectation, Umarzai, with the bat in this series, but he bowled.
Cricketer. Strong temperament, strong nerves also. And he bats in the middle phase of the innings, which can be difficult to achieve consistency. You play the situation at times, you've got to think out of the box, create something sensational in limited overs time. The window is so short at times. Lower ball that came back, the off-cutter almost hitting the stumps. Just a single from the over, and it's 1-9 for 4.
Afghanistan put into bat, scoring moderate 143 for 9. Rasuli getting 32, 28 for Siddiq. Great country. Tropic mountains, especially in the month of April. Always great going to Afghanistan and exploring mountains as well as watching cricket as well. Won't be surprised, they must be still playing on top of the mountains as well. It's a mountainous hit. Fieldsman coming around. You will see it sail over him for 6.
Very strong hit. Strong base he possesses, and then he's got this great ability to play fearlessly. Backing his 6 hitting ability, fetching it from off to long on for a gigantic 6.
Total commitment into the execution of the stroke. Short lifting delivery.
There's a sea change in Bangladesh's approach in T20Is. We saw it unravel in no uncertain terms. Their ability to play spin superbly, and this is a world-class spinning attack of Afghanistan. And they've not allowed them to settle. Then they found Saf, who's got tremendous temperament and talent. And a catch almost. But he'll keep on challenging you as a batsman. Doesn't seem to show a lot of emotions there. Once again, camping on the back foot, looking to establish himself to hit a 6 over mid-wicket. Miscued this one, a rare miscue. Such innings against top quality bowling attack makes him such a hit.
It's turned away in the onside. Just a single. Bangladesh coming into this event thinking about addressing the issues when it comes to finishing the innings. They were put into difficult situations, but they recovered well to win a couple of close matches, particularly the second match.
I think the difference was their the positive intent and their superb display against spin. I think that won them the contest.
Afghanistan coming into this series with the prospect of making some changes, experimenting things around.
Yeah, you want to experiment in such series, so I can understand the value of inducting new players in the lineup. That always helps, because you want a good spread of young players in the dugout, on the bench, moving forward. And since the call is on World Cup.
Superb shot, slow delivery, and he's picked it really well and smacked it over the boundary for 6.
Yeah, I mean, the slow one picked off. And once again, it's a strong strike. 144 for the loss of 4.
50th 6 of the tournament to claim victory for Bangladesh as they win by 6 wickets. Winning the series by 3 matches to 0.
Yeah, I was liking it so much, I was expecting more. But this is the end of the game, and won convincingly by Bangladesh. They're fast becoming a well-settled, exciting team in T20Is. And this is a great achievement. Free zip against a top-quality bowling attack like Afghanistan is no mean achievement. Rashid will have a kind of an introspection. What went wrong? How can Afghanistan improve under his vigil? How about the spinners? What did they have to do well on such surfaces against a team that plays spin properly and plays with a lot of positive intent? Every game they have improved, Bangladesh. Doesn't show a lot of emotions, Phil Simmons, but he'll be mighty pleased with how things have shaped up for Bangladesh. Some fine, talented young players, and winning this quite comprehensively. 3-0 is a massive achievement.
So Bangladesh is looking a solid side heading into the ODI series. Afghanistan, they will have to find some answers in the batting department in particular. Rashid himself was brilliant with the ball. That's the contribution. Shaif in particular taking 3 for 15 with ball with the bat. See their team home.
Yeah, he's really is a talented player, Saif. And fast making it to the center spread of world news. And this highlights package will be sort of featuring Saif a great deal.
Catch it.
The opening burst wasn't bad at all. Few near misses, that would have been really a special world-class catch had it been taken by Rashid. But overall, look at the intent. I mean, they were relentless. They were really going hard at everything that was pitched up or shot. Didn't allow Rashid and company to settle and create a winning strategy.
Right and left in combination, capitalizing on anything sprayed around the leg stump. Also dropped shot, but taken care of, hitting down the ground. Few opportunities presented. And Rashid dropping a sitter inside the 30-yard ring. Of the next delivery, claimed the wicket. Of a slower delivery, first wicket in the series for Abdullah Emajai. And a fine stroke on the onside. The captain getting the top edge. Mujib was brought into the attack for the purpose of taking wickets. It was just brushing the off stump and getting another wicket with a Kerem delivery. And guys, some hope for Afghanistan.
Yeah, would have been a great catch by Nabi. Got a big shot. This was a 90-meter plus hit, getting to his 50 with a scintillating 6, and the fun continued for Saif. Anything short, anything slow was detected and picked off.
To a slower delivery, successful in getting it over the top of extra, over the boundary, so winning the series with the 50th 6 of the tournament. Bowling 2 for 26 in 4 overs for Mujib was a bright light for Afghanistan. Umarzai just conceding 12 for 1. Rest of the bowlers taken for runs apart from Rashid Khan once again, just conceding 13 in 4 overs. So Bangladesh captain winning the toss and inserting Afghanistan to bat. They managed only 143 for 9. With Rasuli contributing 32, Siddiq getting 28, impetus provided by Mujib, 23 of 18, Shaifuddin taking 3 for 15 in 3 overs. Nasum once again outstanding, 2 for 24. And in response, Bangladesh jetting over the line in 18 overs with a fantastic half century from Shaif, 64 of just 38 deliveries, Mujib with 2 wickets. Bangladesh